No, that
or
I
because they
don't
don't like my opinion. You know, I'm entitled to my opinion. I presented my case and what I thought, and the stewards will make their own interpretation of all of it. I mean,
yeah, no, but I didn't.
and I suggested, you know, like I said, I suggested that no one get penalties. I was just like, look, this is maybe we need to just talk to everybody or something. It's close to the end of the season. We don't want people to drop out. You know, we want people to stick around and keep having fun.
Yeah, no, that's that was also not. But I thought, yeah, you'd only put it on for
to shame everybody. No, it's not up there. No, it's not up there to shame anybody
for your
or anything like that. It was
what you thought about the race. So, and I didn't think it was about a claim. So.
Well, it's a bit of both. But when you make a claim, you have to present your opinion of what unfolds, and then the other people answer with their opinion of what unfolds. You know, it's two lawyers going in front of a judge.
No, I understand it. So I understand now that it wasn't a claim, so no problems with that. Because
I didn't present it to the stewards, you know, with the intent of anyone getting banned or getting big penalties or anything else. I presented it to them with the intent that they would, in hopes that they will talk to all of us. I'm not always innocent either.
No, that's also why I put that claim for me. Yeah, that there need to be something done.
It's just that, you know, look, something we all need a talking to again or something, or you know, maybe a little. We've had talkings too, a couple of times actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's the end of the season. We like I said, we want people in there. It would be pointless to be like, okay, well, we're going to ban people for the rest of the races. That wouldn't achieve anything. We get no people on the track. None of us have a lot of fun. And I really feel, like I said, all these guys are really good drivers. And I really feel that, you know, just a kind of a, look, you know you're doing this. You've been called out for it. How are you going to respond? Are you going to keep doing it? Or are you going to get on the track and are you going to behave?
Yeah, that's why I think it's better to get more bigger punishment, not a lazy one from no practice for you, because what's no practice?
Well, I think it usually works pretty good, but you know, if you have somebody that's serving a penalty and they dive bomb everybody on turn one, or attempt to dive bomb everybody on turn one to get to the front of the pack, then yeah, the penalty didn't.
Need to go up.
Points or banned from racing or anything like that, because after all, we are all here to have fun and enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, but if somebody is doing it constantly, well, yeah, then maybe a big punishment will prevent him to think twice the next time.
Oh, I would agree with that, but yeah, I'm not one of the stewards. I'm not gonna try to stick my nose into any of that. I think they have a great setup in the way they do everything with the Gapper racing.
Yeah, I got.
You know, and it's like any rules. If you really want to push the limits or break the rules or whatever, you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, but I got in my first lmp2 race, I got an accident in a lap car. He crashed straight in the first lap, in the first corner at Spa, and he was fully broken down, but he kept on driving, and I was 6th or 7th, and the first 6, 7 cars, or 6, 5 cars were past him, and then he just came from the left side to the right side, straight in front of me. I crashed really hard in him. My race was over, so I put a claim on it. Well, he got practice and qualifying punishment, he was very mad at me that I put a claim on him.
Yeah,
But,
and I think that's I feel I'm facing a lot of the backlash of that. I think Steve will calm down. I think he's mostly just mad because I made
yeah, you put his name on
a somewhat. I put a valid claim on him though. I called him out for some very iffy moves.
Yeah, but then I had a problem with him in the PlayStation because it was also in Dutchman. Then I put a note to Gafra, and they speak to him, and then it was over. And I spoke to him, and yeah, now it's all good, and he understands what he did wrong. But if you don't put him,
was in the very first race, Big Smoke's Cheese got off. He got off track in the turn 1, lap 1, and he did a bad re-entry. And when he came back in, he took me clean out of the race, and I, tore my car up pretty bad. I think I ended up finishing like 2 laps down. But I made a claim on him. He did not complain or anything about me making the claim, and I never saw him do it again either. He never, after that one time, and I made the claim, he didn't gripe about it. He never said one single thing to me, and I never saw him go running off track and come just flying in again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so sometimes I think the penalties work really good. And like I said, the guys out there that don't wanna, they're like, I ain't worried about qualifying and practice anyway. I'll just fly up to the front.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It stonewalls your penalties.
But I'm gonna leave this chat because my race is almost starting. Practice is almost over. So
I'm sorry, man. Well, yeah, no, I don't want any hard feelings with any of the guys. Like I said, it was just when you watch the video, you can see that there was a lot of all of it, and I wasn't trying to single anybody out or anything like that. Like I said, I felt I had to show what everybody did in order to not single anybody out. And I'm gonna go back and look, and if I did not say that, man, I will send the stewards a message and tell them that Manic did punch you, because you are 100% correct, and I do remember seeing it, that Manic did punch you in that corner.
Yeah,
which I know how that works. You know how fast you're going and what you can do in that corner, and when somebody punches you from behind and all of a sudden you're running 15 mile an hour faster, it's gonna happen.
If you get a punch behind, yeah, you're for a moment you can't steer, so you will go to the outside or the inside or whatever, but yeah, you can do nothing about that at that point.
Yeah, and the Clio it's a hard car to control, especially in a situation like that. Somebody pumps you, from behind just a little bit. A lot of the times, that's it. You're gone.
Yeah, that's true. So.
But no, I mean, if I didn't put that on there, man, I really am sorry, and the point of it was not to shame anybody's driving or say anybody's bad driver. Everybody in the league is a good driver. And I think that's one of the things that, like I said, it has bothered me with this last race is everybody on there is more than capable of running a perfect race with no collisions and still doing just as good as they're doing.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Not wanting to get past or something like that. Just defending too hard, I think. Because yeah, if you're on my inside, I will give you that corner if I know we can go with two through that corner.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and corner rights are probably the biggest iffy and debated subject we have.
there are no corner rights because
there's technically not really many corner rights, if any at all.
You only decide, okay, will I let him go or will I crash together? That's
the decision. More or less. if he's going to stick his nose in there, he's going to stick his nose in there, and all you can do is try to hold your line and hope he don't take you out.
Yeah, and try to, yeah. But this is also the same thing. A lot of people think they can drive the fastest lap when you are battling, but yeah, it doesn't
No,
exist.
you're slower. You're a lot slower.
Yeah, a lot slower.
And that was one of the things I was trying to, I wasn't trying to shame anybody about some of the coming back on track on there, where like people were coming on track, back on track, and the people were behind them were having to slow down. I was trying to get, show people, look, just imagine if that was you, the frustration. You're on a good run, and this guy comes flying back in front of you, and you got to brake or change your plans. It's like, I'm just trying to get them to understand that, look, this does, while you don't think it's affecting anybody, it really is. You're really ruining somebody's day behind you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I let the group go at that point, because yeah, I was gladly enough that I kept my car straight again. So yeah, I thought, yeah, let them go and pull behind them, and then we will see what we can do.
Well, it paid off. I think you ended up doing pretty good in the race, didn't you?
Yeah, but I needed to be in the front because I got the same times as Rendelux.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I can't run the same times as Randalux, but if I lay my time down, I can outrun Duke Martin and GJ and most of those guys in the middle of the upper pack.
Okay.
But like I showed in that video, it's you get next to them in a turn, they're gonna shove you wide, and so I elected to stay in the back. Okay. It just wasn't worth it to me. The position wasn't worth ruining my race. I wanted to have fun.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna leave you now because my qualification is starting. I got only 10 minutes. No problem. Yo, goodbye.
Met kom ik doe een wolfpak aan. Dat is zo'n leuke kleur wat ik ben. In een roze pak. Ik had mee gezegd. Dan word je gelijk racistisch. Hij werd ook door een roze bloedje. Maar die andere door een wolfpak.
Dat is niet vervelend.
Nou kom op, met meer omhoog. Er staat nou een nieuw wijk bij, de ligt ook op cool. Dat pakt Stef mooi hè. Doe een beetje lekker. Ja. Die is ook een beetje bestel. Als je ook weer dichter bent, dan ben je dat. Die ook weer mooi is dat. Maar ja. Mooi hoor, beter dan door. Dat is, joh, dat wisten we niet. Niet. Ik bel ze dadelijk op. I have finally found my gay friend. Nou jij nog. Vuilbak. Is ook een gay? Kom het aanvragen. Gewoon een DM sturen. Ben je gay? Ja, maar op, anders kun je mijn best gay friend worden. Hij is zo anti-gay. Nou ja, dan kan je er misschien klaar mee zijn. Onze twee Olympische meisjes in elkaar slaan. In die bus. Ik ga die bus schoonmaken. Een beetje toon. omhoog, vond hij zo groot. Ja.
Jee, helemaal achterin. Kut, sorry. Vijfenveertig. Naar de DKV. Kut, sorry.
Nee. Ja, dit wordt allemaal gebeurd. Elke keer zo. Denk het meisje die kanker die heeft voor de operatie gehad, weet je wat Danny ook had gehad? Dat hij beter kon ademhalen. Oké. Dat moet ik dus niet. Dat hij daar moeite mee had. Dat is dus, ik zou eerder eens delen dat hij een kanker heeft. Daarbij overleef wel.
Dit is vandaag Gloria Gaynor. Je hebt het neergezet, meid. Fantastisch.
Ja, vind ik ook dat ze nog een deken, jongen. Dan moet ik een maand met die dingen in mijn neus en doet hij niet. Ja, dat is goed. Ja, met geen verschil.
You will live.
Sommigen zijn zo zuur gewoon, hè. Ik denk dan, ja, dat is wel wat altijd.
Nee, die moet traumatiseren als ze straks
Hoe ja. Danny heeft het ook gehad. Die heeft ook overleefd.
En die bed is nieuw.
Dat is een klein hoofdkast.
What the fuck?
Nee, ze heeft een collectie met Harry Potter. Die
tijdens de dagfixering werk ik nu ochtends veel. Tenminste, ik mag in dat nummer. Maar ik werk in een klein restaurant die vooral bekend staat om zijn liefde. En dat is wel grappig.